Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Automation Rahul. So yesterday we have learned about what is control statement. Okay, so today we are going to learn iterative statement. What is iterative statement in Python? Okay, if we want to execute a group of statement, if we want to execute a group of statement in multiple times, then we should go for iterative statement. If we want if we want to execute a group of statement multiple times, then we should go for iterative statement. Okay friends, then we should go for iterative statement. There are two type of iterative statement in Python. Python support two types of iterative statement. Okay, the first one is for loop and the second one is while loop. Okay, so दो प्रकार की इटरेटिव स्टेटमेंट होती हैं पाइथन में, एक फॉर लूप होती है और एक व्हाइल लूप होती है. सो व्हाट इज फॉर लूप इन पाइथन? So we go for what is for loop in Python. For loop. Okay. If we want to execute some action for every element, if we want to execute some action in every element present in some sequence, then we should go for loop. For loop. Okay. If we want to execute some action for every element present in some sequence, then we should go for what? For loop. Okay. If we want to execute some action for every element present in some sequence. Okay, then we should go for for loop. So what is the syntax of for loop? The syntax of for loop is for x in sequence. And there are some body, or we can say statement. Okay, body. So this is our for loop. So what is sequence in for loop? Where sequence can be string or any collection. There sequence is string or any word, any collection. Body will execute for every element present in the sequence. So let's go for the example so you will get better. So suppose we are write a program, write a program to print a characters present in the given string, we have to print a character which is present in string. Okay, so let's start. Suppose Rahul is Python teacher. Okay, so this is our string. So we'll apply a for loop here for x in s and print x every time until the R is completed. Okay, so let's run this program. So you can see here RAHUL, one by one it's printing, and even this space also printing because it space also coming in string. Okay, so we have printed this output one by one with the help of for loop. So this is a for loop. Let's do another example. Suppose I have to print some data from the keyboard. I'll take an input from the keyboard, then print this input to the output. So how can we do this? Let's start here. S equal to input, enter some string. Okay, we are asking for the string, and I equal to will take 0 for s in s. Okay, and print what? Print the character we have provided as an input, character present at input is this. Okay, and what is the input we have provided here? Wait a minute. Suppose I is 0, so we have printed x every time here. Okay, x, sorry, and I equal to I plus 1. This is our what? Increment of 1 every time when the loop is running. Okay, it started from 0 and end until the input we have provided. Suppose I am entering Rahul here. Okay, so this loop will run 5 times. Okay, so you can check here, this loop is run 5 times. The character present at input is R, AHUL. So this is for loop we have run. So guys, there is another way. With the help of range function, we can also execute the for loop. Okay, to print hello 10 times, for x in range of 10. Okay, and print hello. So we have printed hello how many times? 10 times. The range is always started with 0 and run until n minus 1, means 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. So it means it will run 10 times. So you can check here, hello is running 10 times. here. And now there is another way. Suppose I want to print 1 to what 1 to 9, so it will print 0 to 9. Okay, it starts from 0 and run up to 9. So this is another way to write. Suppose to display odd number from 0 to 20. To display odd number from 0 to 20. Okay, for x in range of 21. Okay, and I have to check if x modular 2 is not equal to 0, then print x. Okay, if this condition is true, then it will print only. Okay, so it will give me odd values 1, 3, 5 से लेके 19 तक. So you can check odd number with for loop also. Okay, so now we are going to check what. Now we are going to the next topic, while loop. What is while loop? Okay, so we are starting while loop here. While loop. What is while loop? If we want to execute a group of statement iteratively until some condition false, then we should go for while loop. It means if we want to execute a group of statement iteratively until some condition going to false, then we should go for while loop. If we want to execute a group of statement iteratively until some condition going to false, then we should go for while statement. Okay, what is the syntax of while statement? It looks something like this: while condition and the body. Okay, so we go for the example so you will get clear better. Suppose to print numbers from 1 to 10 by using while loop. To print number from 0 to 10 by using while loop. So how can we print? Suppose I'll take x is equal to 1 and while is x less than and equal to 10, then print x. Okay, and then increment of 1 every time when the statement will run. Okay, so you can check here 1 to 10. So this is the way to execute while loop. It is a syntax of while loop. Okay, so you get my point, what is while loop and for loop. So now we have taken another example to write a program to sum of first n numbers. We always choose while loop when we don't know the input. Okay, what is the input user will give us. So always choose while loop when you don't have known about the input. Okay, so suppose n equal to int input, enter the number. Okay, enter the number, and it is always int type. It is always int type. So we are asking a number from the keyboard, and the sum will take a variable sum equal to 0, and I equal to 0 as well, I equal to 1. Okay, so now we'll take while loop. If while I is less than or equal to n, less than or equal to n, then sum equal to sum plus I. So and after this we will give an increment of 1 in I. Okay, and print the statement. Print the statement not inside a while loop. Okay, not inside a while loop. We have to print this. We want the sum of n numbers, so we always print outside the loop. So sum of n, and we don't know the n, so we will take this n here like this, and the sum of n number is, and what is the output is sum. Okay, so now run this program. Suppose I'll enter the value, enter the number of 10. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट 10 नंबर का सम निकालना है, तो देखते हैं क्या निकलेगा वो. तो फर्स्ट 10 नंबर का जो सम है वो 55 है. ठीक है, तो ऐसे हम while लूप का यूज करते हैं. और take another example, write a program to prompt user to enter some name until entering the correct name. Okay, तो इट मीन्स कि हमें यूज़र को तब तक नाम प्रोवाइड करवाता रहना है जब तक वो यूज़र करेक्ट नाम प्रिंट ना दे यूज़र को. ठीक है, तो हमने एक नेम वेरिएबल ले लिया, वो एम्प्टी ले लिया है. while name is not equal to what, Rahul is not equal to Rahul, then name always run this statement, enter name again. Okay, please enter correct name. We'll take this, please enter correct name. Okay, if the user enter correct name, then it will print thanks for the confirmation. Okay, let's run this program and check how it will work. Okay, it will run until we are providing the name Rahul. Okay, let's run this program. Suppose I have entered some other name other than Rahul. Suppose I have entered Tess here. So it's asking again, please enter name. Now I am entering some other thing. It's asking again. Now I have entered something else. Until I have not entered Rahul, it will not give me thanks for the confirmation. So now I have entered Rahul here and check what is the statement. Thanks for the confirmation. So this is the use of while loop here. Okay.